Amanda, I want to play a game.
Hey horrorics, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be my full review with spoilers of Your Monster. This film is now available in theaters, and as always, all my reviews are with spoilers. If you don't want them, just to see if this was worth it or not, in the description box down below, there you're going to find my spoiler-free review because I like to give you guys the two options. And given that quick disclaimer, let's get into the video. Your Monster is an American horror rom-com that follows Laura Franco, that is a young actress enduring a cancer diagnosis. An upsetting relationship breaks up when she discovers a terrifying yet weirdly charming monster living in her closet. The film stars Melissa Barrera, and to quickly summarize it, the film follows Laura. She is an actress that she has just been diagnosed with cancer. While she is in treatment, she gets dumped by her boyfriend. She gets over the treatment, but she is now single and she's dealing with the breakup. She's not dealing it well, she's having mental breakdowns, she's crying all day, she's eating, she's not having a good time. But one day during a storm, she discovers that there is a monster inside of her closet, and he tells her that because he doesn't do roommates, she has 2 weeks to leave her place. He starts to make the living situation way more difficult than it should be. While that is happening, Laura decides to audition for the play that her ex-boyfriend is doing because they collaborated and she helped a lot with the songs and creating the main character, and she feels that she's the one that has to play the lead role because in essence it was based on her. She goes to the audition, but she doesn't do it well. She gets a call back to be the understudy of the main lead. So that means that she needs to go to rehearsals and do everything even when she's not going to be the lead. So now she's spending some time with her ex-boyfriend, but at the same time, her relationship and friendship with the monster is going to change. We see that they don't get along at first, but it's going to turn into a friendship and, as expected, into a romance. She gets invited to a Halloween party with the rest of the cast. At first she goes alone, but then the monster appears and they have this dance, and this is the moment when you can see that they are really falling in love. But then she sees her ex-boyfriend kissing with what she thinks is the main lead of the play, so she leaves. But because the monster was also there, he pushes the boyfriend and breaks an arm because of it as an accident. The rehearsals continue, but the situation between the ex-boyfriend and Laura is growing more and more tense, and he even kisses her at some point, but she does feel guilty because by this point she has fallen in love with the monster. They have a fall on their relationship for a little bit, and the big reveal comes at the end when the play is about to begin. And it's that the ex-boyfriend was cheating on Laura with her best friend that is the one that they saw kissing. I thought that was the lead, but in fact was the friend, because the main lead, she's not happy with the situation. She had nothing to do with the ex-boyfriend, although that is what it was to look like, that she just only got the part because she was with the ex-boyfriend. She doesn't want to do anything now, so Laura takes her place and she's the one that plays the lead on opening night. We see the musical number, we see everything, and when they go to intermission, she starts to fight with the ex-boyfriend, then the monster appears, but then the curtains open, and when Laura looks to the audience, she's covered in blood, but we don't know what happened. She has one last musical number. It's revealed that the monster actually killed the ex-boyfriend, and now he's laying dead on the floor in front of everyone while Laura was singing. The whole audience reacts to it once they realize that this is not actually part of the play. And the film concludes with Laura looking at the camera, but she's not looking sad, she's actually looking happy because we can really see that she does not regret anything of what has happened. And that is essentially it. Now, getting into the review, I got the chance to watch this early on the month thanks to Pixel Media. They sent me an early screener. I am so grateful for that because this film is not being released where I live, so I was going to miss it. Luckily, I was able to see it even before it got into theaters, so I went without spoilers, and I had such a fun time. This is the perfect movie for people who love rom-coms but also want something that is perfect for spooky Halloween season, since there is not much horror here. That's something I do want to clarify. This one feels more of a rom-com rather than a horror, but it's a horror rom-com, so that's why I am still doing the review. It's horror adjacent. It has horror elements. We have a little bit of blood, we have the monster, but at the end of the day, this is a romantic comedy with horror elements. But even with that, I feel that it deserves to be watched. Funny as hell. Melissa Barrera, she is amazing. She is not only an amazing actress, but she also is an amazing singer. A detail that I already knew, and I am happy that the film showcases her talent as an actress and as a singer perfectly. When it comes to the rest of the cast, I feel that they also did a good job, but the one that takes the spotlight is Melissa. I really like her as an actress. I was really looking forward to watch this one because of her. She didn't disappoint once again. When it comes to the music and the musical numbers, they aren't a lot, but we have a few of them. So this is not a complete musical, just in case, but those musical numbers, they were so good. They are mostly at the end, since it's when we're seeing the play that is a musical, and I enjoy them, especially the last one, that is when the ex-boyfriend is now laying on the stage dead. I really liked it because at first I was confused because the audience wasn't reacting, and I was like, is this supposed to be a dream or what is happening? But no, he was actually dead. They were just playing like her point of view and then the point of view of the audience. Loved it. When it comes to the makeup of the monster, I really like it. It reminds me a little bit to Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and the film can feel a little bit similar to Beauty and the Beast because we have a girl and a monster falling in love, although he doesn't have her kidnapped on his castle. It can feel a little bit similar. And as someone whose favorite princess is Belle, and my favorite princess movie is The Beauty and the Beast, I love this one even more. The story is easy to follow but engaging. I found myself engaged with the story. I really wanted to know what was going to happen. The plot twist of the best friend being behind the cheating of the ex-boyfriend, I wasn't really expecting it because I really thought that it was the girl that was going to play the main lead, because all the time they make you think that they have something on, but it's at the end that is revealed that it's not. Like nothing is actually happening. It was the best friend all the time. Like, I do feel that for some people that is going to be a predictable aspect of it, but at least for me, didn't saw it coming because, being honest, I didn't thought much about it. So it just went over my head and I was like, oh, so he's the best friend. Yikes. I didn't like it her. Like, she wasn't a good friend already, and then when I saw that, I was like, no, girl, get out. This one also reminded me a little bit to Lisa Frankenstein, that was released from early this year because of all the comedy and the romance aspect. I am not the biggest fan of comedy horror. This is something that I have said before many times. I don't enjoy comedy in general, specifically when it's over the top, stupid, exaggerated, all that. But there are a few of them that I can enjoy. When it comes to this, it's a little bit campy, a little bit over the top, exaggerates, but I enjoyed it. I actually find myself laughing about the things that were happening. Specifically also Melissa Barrera's expressions when she's having her meltdowns and when she sees the monster for the first time, that scream in her face. Love that. Funny as hell. I don't know if my humor is broken, but I found myself laughing a lot, something that is hard for me to enjoy comedy. But here, it works perfectly. I feel that is the right tone for the movie because they could have done this very serious and more just romance, but having the whole comedy aspect make it 10 times better. I also found that it was a fast pace, since at some point I was like, I want to see how much time we have left, and I was like, ooh, we are already almost more than half of the movie. So it goes very fast. This is an easy, fun watch to be relaxed, have a good time. Like I said, if you're someone who enjoys rom-coms and you want to watch something during Halloween season, then this is the perfect one. And also Lisa Frankenstein, I think that those two are the perfect to watch. And also Valentine's Day, this one to watch during Valentine's Day, it's perfect. I really like it, and as expected, this one is going to have a high rating for me. This one for me was a 4 out of 5. I had such a good time. Cannot wait to rewatch it. I would have loved to watch this one in theaters. At least I was able to watch it before the spoilers came out, although I am the one giving the spoilers now. But you have been warned, so if you're here, so if you have reached this part of the video, that was on you. So for me, this is a 4 out of 5 and a 9 out of 10. I can feel that some people will not like this because they're going to be thinking that this one is full horror, but no, this one is a rom-com with horror elements on it, but it's not the main focus. I have said this like 3 times already. Once again, you have been warned. And with this, I end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below if you saw this movie. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? You didn't? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Game over.